2, 2.
Oh, God, he's stuck on a loop.
That's a number. That's a number, yeah.
Well, 222 to you too, sir.
Oh.
222.
That's all I got. That's the banter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, 2 2s.
2 2s.
Banter. Done.
And check.
Killed it.
This has
Moving
been
on.
one of the banters of all time, everyone.
Oh, man.
In the fucking can.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. I just don't know, guys.
I have a question.
I don't either.
John made me think of this.
Okay.
Have you ever told somebody they have a nice can?
Like as an ass?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
you got a
Is that
nice
something
I've
you
never
can.
used the
still
term
say?
can.
Yeah, it just seems like
It's specifically
outdated.
can. Yeah. I don't know why. I just thought about that.
Jokingly to the girlfriend, yes. But not jokingly, because seriously, yes, she does. But also using the
There you
word
go.
can.
There you go.
Is it can? Like
Good
I thought
job.
can was
Good job.
like boobs, like cans.
No, those are
See, I
jokes.
think
said
it's
can.
interchangeable.
Set,
Right.
I think it's
yeah,
interchangeable. If it's a
It can be
singular,
whatever you
it's
want,
the
baby.
bottom. If it's the
Bottom.
it's a bottom.
I think
That's the
Let's just
maybe.
transport back to 1923.
Right.
What happened?
you know what I think is the worst one?
What?
Saying that someone has a juicy dumper.
That's my favorite. Honestly, that is my absolute favorite.
Josh and my friends, I've heard him specifically say juicy
God.
dumper, and I'm
I'm gonna direct you to our friend Steve Strapple.
I think like legit mad at that one.
it's juicy dumper.
Yeah.
And continue to
Well,
become
he'll say to his fiance, like, she'll walk in and he's like, "What you doing dragging that dump truck in here?"
Dump truck, I like.
Truck's
Yeah.
good.
See,
I'm
dumper.
gonna
It's
go
a
with
whole.
dump
It's
a
a
juicy
whole thing.
dumper.
Yeah.
That's like
Combination of those two words.
that's a whole.
It's too evocative of actual shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's the point, though.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
I get-
yes,
I
absolutely.
get the point.
Yeah.
It's not me not understanding. It's the problem. I fully understand it, which is
That's
the
why I
problem.
don't like it.
I think it only appeals to like a small audience. That's it.
One of the bands I play in
It's
called
called
the Love
Juicy
Muscles.
Dumper.
No, they're called the Love Muscles.
Why don't you call it the Juicy
Are
Dumper?
you, did you
Yeah, for
join
real.
more bands?
I think he did.
Yeah,
Sounds
I've
like
been
it.
begging you to
Yeah,
quit
he
some
says he keeps
bands.
moving. No, hold on now,
Well,
sir.
he might have, but then he replaces them
He ain't quit
He
shit.
didn't quit nothing.
with love
He
muscle.
doesn't quit. He just
Hey,
adds
Adam.
more.
yeah.
How many bands are you in currently?
Bands
Okay, but,
and
like,
or
this is-
projects.
This is not a fair question.
Is it? Yeah.
How many hours of sleep did you
'Cause
cut
you
out
keep
of your
adding
life
them.
now?
It's not fair to you, Adam. It's not fair to you.
It's fine for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
This
I
man
mean,
is
like,
just
okay.
dragging on to the podcast. Like, hi, I'm ready.
I'm playing a
Let's do
concert
this.
right now
Let's see this.
These are not true statements.
in
These are
another
not
Zoom window. Let me mute myself real quick.
I'm going to take a 30-minute
Y'all
power
talk,
nap.
y'all talk
That'll
amongst
be my good
yourselves. I got a
sleep.
solo coming up.
Hey, you guys noodle. I'm gonna go do the same.
He's already started performing on STF and Friends. That's not for the show.
No.
That's obligations to his other
Just
projects.
thinking
Right.
about.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm in this band called the Love Muscles, and like it's like an R&B band, but like the deal is that all the originals are like pretty sexual, tongue in cheek in manner, right? So like there's,
I mean,
there's
Heath and
one
I
that's
were in a
called
band like that.
it's called like there's one that's called Empower the Clit, right? And it's like a female led band, right? So she writes all these songs, and I'm what's called a Hell Yeah Brother. That's her backup band.
Hell
So you're kind,
Yeah,
you're
brother.
kind of a hired gun in a lot
Right.
of these outfits.
Right.
Not
Totally.
necessarily like you're devoting all of your time and passion into writing music. It's like you
I'm not writing music for any of them.
right.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
you
So,
just, you
like,
just show up and like rip a nasty solo here and there and just try to like stay in the pocket the rest
which
of the
is
time.
my bread and butter, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I can do. But anyways, the reason I brought it up is because they had the Love Muscles has a song called Derriere, and it like starts off as this like slow ballad, and she's all like, "I like to watch you leave," and like it just like builds up to like, and it's like all this just like really like explicit and like nasty talk about booties and how much she loves booties and like she just wants to squeeze the booty and get all up in that booty and like.
Okay, so this is called the love muscles. I'm just gonna put that on my...
It's like a female Here Come the Mummies.
I guess
Totally, dude.
she hasn't heard of Juicy Dumper then, because that should make it in.
I guess she has. My guess is, knowing this person, she has names for the butt that we have never heard of. If totally, like she's probably said that one time or two in the song Derriere. It wouldn't surprise me, is all I'm saying.
You're not even listening to the lyrics, bro. You're just like, hey, man, I'm just grooving.
100.
Yeah, dude, listen, man, I know the deal. Okay, I know the deal.
Yeah, but she's got a song called "Send Me Some Nudes," "Secret Lover," "Doing My Thing," "Can't Stop."
I'm looking at
Now you're reading off the set list, Adam.
I'm looking at her. I'm looking at her Instagram now. I love it.
Yeah, it's fun. It is a really fun band to play in, and some fun R&B type grooves, and I like that kind of music, so it's good. Anyways, there's a whole song about butts, juicy dumpers, That was my point.
Yep. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I started looking.
Everybody's like looking at the love muscles.
Yeah.
Like,
You messed up, man.
Love muscles.
I'm not. You just said juicy dumper again, and I was like, I had nothing to contribute.
Listen, I really do have to go take a solo, so I need you guys to talk about yourselves because I gotta go refill my beer.
Oh my god!
Refill? You got a draft at your house or something? You just gonna refill that can?
Yes,
man.
He's gonna
I got my secrets, Josh.
Okay. Look, don't worry about me. Okay, I got me covered.
He's so worn out from performing all the time that he's just delusional. Can't remember to even get a beer before the show.
Y'all, there's a fly in my studio.
Still?
And it is
Still?
Yes. It's like it's haunting me.
Put
just
those
the one
cats to work, man. They need to earn their rent.
Oh no, Pippin does, but Luna don't do shit. Pippin's like
cute,
most
though.
of our viewer base. They tune in for the cat. They don't give a shit about us. It's just like, where that cat at?
Drooling on your hand
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's part of the aesthetic.
is the official. That's
All right, now we lost Heath. Where'd he go?
Well,
Responsibilities.
while he's gone, so he can't yell at me, I do have a confession to make, is that I did actually start joining another band that is original music, and I'm the primary writer for it.
God.
But I needed it because I don't have a band where I write any of the music for it. Right? Like I needed the creative, I needed that creative outlet. Okay. And it's called the No Guitar Band. That's a working title, but that's what we call it right now.
Yeah, I think
So it's all
keep
guitars, right?
workshopping that one, big guy.
Well, what? So it's
let's-
NGB. It's just NGB is how we'll call it. But anyways, wait. There's more.
There's
That you'll
more.
probably tell me to workshop. The genre that we're doing is lit rock, like literature rock, but like lit rock.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to give
Come
me an
up with a better
example.
title?
We're creating a genre
Okay.
called lit rock, literature rock, and it's just music that. So the band is bass, drums, piano, and a violin, and it's like, I don't know, like old horror movie.
I have
type vibes, you know what I mean? Like soundtracky type vibes.
Okay. I have a question though.
Yeah,
What type of bass is it?
Is it
I see
upright?
where you're going with this. It's specifically a bass and not a bass guitar.
But isn't it though?
It's an upright bass.
Is it an
it's-
actual upright acoustic bass?
No.
So it's a bass guitar.
So it's a bass guitar.
Well,
So you either need to make
I
a change
told
of
you
the
you need to keep
instrument.
workshopping this thing, bro.
workshop
I'm
it.
telling you, man.
nah.
No, that you know what?
So, like the
Adam's
guitar
fine.
the guitar that we're talking about that's not allowed in the band is specifically like the guitarist vibe. None of you crazy assholes are allowed in the band.
Oh, goodness me.
Sorry to all the guitar players out there. I love you guys. I love playing
Fuck
the guitar.
you, Zach.
But
What I do to you, man?
you play guitar, man. It's got real problems with that I'm working out with this
clearly.
band,
Aside from the bass guitar that's also there.
Yeah, I mean,
Are there vocals?
no.
It's called the No
How's
Vocals
it,
Band.
How's it lit rock then? Like what's
point.
Because the
literary?
rock is lit, my guy.
I mean, saw that coming. Yep.
Yeah.
Easy.
Because it's
Except that one.
inspired by, right? Like, so we have a song called Lycanthropy, which is, you guys know that song. It's an old song.
Yeah.
And then I have another one that's called Bad Blood and has real Dracula type vibes, and so it's just
stealing from Taylor Swift. Okay.
Oh yeah, she does have that.
She can eat her heart out.
So you're gonna
I got Bad
DMCA,
Blood.
you dog? No, not really. I mean, a song title's a song title. I'm pretty sure you
Right.
can. Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm just.
It does sound exactly like Taylor Swift's Bad Blood
I
does.
would
so I'm
hope.
gonna have to do.
If you get on stage and you say this section was called Bad Blood and it doesn't sound like Taylor Swift's Bad Blood, I'm walking out of the show. I came to hear Bad Blood, damn it.
Yeah, it's called Lift Rock, where we just steal unabashedly from other artists.
That's every band in New Orleans in the French Quarter is what that is.
100%. Yeah, but
That's
they're
literally
not
just-
stealing so much as just they have the cover book that they're playing.
Well, exactly.
you know?
Yeah.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
they're all what you described as a cover band.
Yeah, but I'm going to say that I wrote it. That's the
Oh
difference.
well, see, that's lying.
No, we're doing full blown plagiarism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't realize this was
Okay,
high school lit rock.
Yeah.
Let me know how that works out for you.
So, Taylor.
You should call the band Chat GPT.
Y'all will blow up, man.
Oh, my God. So, Fish got rained out last night, okay? Oh, no. And they were playing or whatever, and the tech came out and said, all right, you got to stop. And Trey and Fishman really didn't want to stop, but it was raining pretty bad, I guess. And they were like, Taylor Swift didn't stop. Y'all didn't make Taylor Swift stop. They're literally screaming out into the mic as they were walking off stage. They were like, Taylor Swift is out here playing in the rain. Y'all didn't make T Swift stop.
Dude, I think I would like Fish so much more if the name of their band was Trey and the Fishmen. I think that's the superior
that's your
band
problem
name.
with that's your
It is a
problem
better
with
band.
the
Fish.
superior band name.
Absolutely.
I don't
I'm not
agree
gonna
with
even
that.
entertain this conversation.
You don't
agree
have
with
to.
that.
I'm just putting it out there, man. I'm just telling you that I'm just spitting facts right now.
Are they? Sounds
Yes.
like opinions.
Seems like the name Fish worked out pretty good for him. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm just saying, you can't rest on your laurels, okay? You need to understand when it's time to rebrand. You got to pivot.
Can't do the same
You
thing
take
for
away
40
from your
years.
experience with
you know?
STF. It's to learn that you need a good pivot every now and then.
Oh man. Well, do you guys want to pivot to a Fish podcast right now? I know our listeners would love that.
All right,
would
guys,
be-
it's been wonderful being a part of the STF Network.
You have to be our voice of dissension. It won't be a good podcast if we're all here just
Okay.
jerking off Fish. We need dissenting opinions here, or else it'd be a boring podcast.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Go on.
What's your least favorite Fish song, Josh?
I couldn't tell
Can't
you.
even name one.
Couldn't
Can't
name
even
one.
name one.
Well, no,
You're off the show. You're off the show.
All right, we'll see. Possum?
That's
Is
your
your
least
least
favorite?
No, that's just a name of one that I know.
Oh,
You said,
sorry,
what's a Fish
got
song?
offended.
No, I didn't. I said, what's your least favorite Fish
Yeah,
song?
well, and then you said you couldn't even name one, so I named one.
Right?
What's your
Okay.
least favorite Fish song, Adam?
Oh,
Me?
Lord.
Mm-hmm. The line.
Understandable.
Really?
I get
Okay.
that. I get that.
Not backwards down the number line.
Oh
I do
no,
like
that's
that
what I'm
song.
thinking of.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to
I
clarify.
will take the line to Waiting in the Velvet Sea any day of the week.
Fuck no, dude. Step
See,
to
dude,
the line.
what a fascinating pivot we have going on here, folks. Welcome to Trey and the Fishman, the podcast.
No.
All right, you know what? You guys do that. I'm going to go grab a beer because I need it if it's going to keep going
we
this
sit
way.
here and we talk about keyboards for fucking 20 minutes, but we mentioned Fish, and you got to go get beer.
Look, I try to steer us away from keyboards. I'll talk about it for maybe 30 seconds and be like, all right, let's go on to something else because this is not everybody's thing.
I should
That's
probably
fair.
clean mine. It's been a minute since I blew her out.
I got you a thing you can use if you need to.
I got you, Emily. I got you, Emily.
Thanks,
Em,
dog.
hit me up for a thing to borrow later. I'll help you clean it.
Oh,
You needed the assist on that one, because you couldn't
Can't laugh at your
couldn't
own.
chuckle at your
I mean,
own.
she's done it before, but
do
I'm trying to
it.
help you out. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help you out. Yeah.
I do it a lot, but
My sister says, I just tickled myself.
I
Is how
say
she
that
just-
all the
Yeah. Like if
just
she
tickled
makes
me.
herself laugh with her horrible jokes, she says, I tickled myself.
it's what you do.
Zach, what's your least favorite fish song?
Ooh, I mean, the line kind of sucked, but like there are like goofy ones that I think might be worse, but I try not to remember those. You know what I'm
Yeah, I'm honestly sitting here thinking like, what do I don't not like? There's something about a jar.
Sample in a jar?
Yeah,
That's your
I don't
least
really like
favorite?
that one.
What? Well, because it's the least fishy fish tune.
It's the most
Maybe-
radio-friendly fish song in the world.
Oh, maybe.
I like sample in a jar.
I do too.
I mean, it's just like it
I think it's a
doesn't
banger.
do anything
Straight
for
banger.
me.
Straight
Didn't do anything for
banger,
me.
dude.
Yeah.
What I like is all of the interesting names that Trey like shouts out in Sample in a Jar.
Oh yeah, there's Leroy and Alortu and
Alortu is a deity.
I know, but with something
Starfinder.
like that,
It's not Alortu.
I thought you were trying to pivot us into the
Elena?
game.
yeah,
Alehu, that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And it's
Laura
Lemur.
too. It'd be cooler if it was a Laura too.
Cooler for
Alehu
what?
up on Lemore's bed. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the foggy, rather groggy. That just makes me smile. Like just the way he sings that. Anyways, we don't have to
Are
do
we
this.
recording?
Yeah.
We have been, yeah.
Checking. Yes, we are. We are in fact recording.
Don't
right.
feel like it.
This is
All
a
right,
pretty
everybody
good
clap. 3, 2.
That's
This
just
is a pretty good sample of our like pre-show
Yeah, honestly,
banter. This
yeah.
is pretty on point for that. So let's get to the show and skip the actual banter part.
Oh,
two.
fair enough.
222. I told you. I said it from the beginning. That was it. And then we spent 17 minutes
Now-
reverting
yeah, I was
to
gonna
the
say,
pre-show banter.
Now,
We went
now
too-
that we've
too
bantered
long.
for 17 minutes, let's skip the banter.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
nobody wants to hear any of that, anyways.
I know I'm sorry guys for the length of this opening banter, but not really. So we last left the APA punching through a hole in the shields that were surrounding the Ark Prime. After a long spaceship battle that the entire armada is involved in. It's still going on outside, right? There's still drones and everything happening, but you guys were able to punch through and secure some of the other crisis points, at least to buy you some time to get to the surface of the Ark Prime. Let's jump in, and I'm going to need a piloting check from Oren.
You'd like
land
that,
this
wouldn't
thing.
you?
I would love that. To land this thing on the surface of
The Ark Prime?
that's it.
Okay. Raw piloting? Like, just like nothing, no like,
Dude, no lube.
no lube, raw
No
dogging, no Jimmy. Have you seen the Hello Kitty SNL skit?
No, we're done with banter.
I'm sorry, it's hilarious.
Save it for the next one.
Okay, I will actually. I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay. All
Okay, so I rolled a natural 12 plus 34 for a 46.
All right, tell me how you take this thing. Take the tracer in.
Carefully,
All right, I'll take it. That's fine.
trying
No-
not to crash the
daintiness.
ship. Not daintiness. I mean, Oren's in a heightened emotional state at the moment. He's angry and vengeful, and you know he's definitely out for blood. But he's not going to like fucking kamikaze the ship or anything.
Right. Well, sure. So I'm just like the tracer.
He's trying. He's trying to get the ship landed without
Yeah.
hurting. I mean, like we're like going straight into a war zone here. We're flying through like active fire. So
Yeah, I mean, look, I just wanted to give you the opportunity to tell me how you did.
I didn't have like a specific like, he's gonna
See,
ease off with the
that's clear.
throttle.
That's clear.
My personal headcanon, since Zach doesn't really have a thing, is that like he would swoop in and like do a hard J turn, like a hook at the end, to where we can
Just like a hockey stop.
potentially, yeah, like a hockey stop, and then land facing outwards, almost like he whipped it around back into that parking spot.
I love it.
Back into the parking.
Yeah.
Hey man, I don't want nobody to see my license plate. You know what I'm saying?
Also, you got to be ready for
So
a
you
quick
can leave.
exit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Also, I noticed all of you on your tokens as I was prepping for today are down on stamina. There would have been time prior to the Starship combat for you guys to have taken a short rest if you wanted to do that. So, if you want to spend a resolve and get all your stamina back, by all means, please do that. And now that being said, you land on the surface. You're not able to land directly on the airlock that you're trying to get to itself, just because of all the defensive fire that the Ark Prime is still firing off. So when you land, you got a good distance that you're going to have to traverse on foot towards the airlock. What's going to happen here is we're going to be in a little bit of a mini game type situation. There'll be phases, and you are looking for a certain number of successes. I'm not going to tell you that number, but there is a number of successes that will symbolize you successfully crossing across the surface. In each phase, there will be an obstacle for you to deal with, and then you will have some abilities that you can do to try to gain successes. With that being said, as I said, you're trying to get a certain amount of successes and deal with obstacles that are coming. I will roll a dice to determine which obstacle. So these obstacles come at random. Some obstacles will persist. There's like a 50% chance that they will persist, and you'll have to deal with two obstacles at some point.
I don't know what's going on, but okay. I'm kind of confused as to like, because I was staring at my I was looking for my rest and recharge button and kind of missed the beginning.
The main thing is that this is basically going to be a modified chase sequence, and you guys are hauling butt, but the obstacles are rolled at random, and then there's a list of actions that you can take each phase to try to gain successes or mitigate some of the obstacles' consequences.
So we're reacting to the obstacles that we're presented with by using a skill check.
Yes, or you're just trying to like hustle and make it through. You know what I mean? Like,
would this be kind of like an on-foot Death Star canyon run? Like trench run?
I mean, yeah,
not actually
sort
in
of.
a trench, but like,
Well, it is somewhat entrenched. It's the ground is uneven and like all sorts of comprising of some unknown material. There's protrusions that jut out at odd angles. There's fissures that dot the landscape at irregular intervals. The combination of the Ark Prime's size and its magnetized hull provides standard gravity for those of you who remain close to the surface.
Convenient.
Although you could see that if anybody were to fly, maybe 40 to 50 feet in the air or higher, they would go into zero gravity and also would be in danger of being targeted by the Ark Prime's anti-aircraft artillery. So you want to stay as close to the ground as you can, although flying is one of your skill check options you can do. So let's just do a round just to kind of get the flow going here. So I'm going to roll a d8. All right. So as you begin your trek across the Ark Prime, chunks of the starship hulls and other debris from the nearby space battle litter this section of your traversal. You're going to take a -4 penalty to all the skill checks that you will roll this round to gain any successes this phase. Each of you can now perform one of the actions that I put out in our Discord, and you can perform them in any order. And if you want, you can attempt 2 of the actions, though. Then they take an additional -3 each action.
Okay.
Right now, you're taking a -4 right off the top because of the battle debris that is making this more difficult for you to cross. So, who wants to start?
I'd like to start with an analyze.
Okay.
Yeah, if
so
I'm gonna be-
talk to us about what analyze is.
So, looks like I assessed the situation with the use of a gadget or some other tool. I was thinking maybe Terry. It's a computers, engineering,
I like it.
perception, or physical science check. To fail it with the computers, I'd have to roll a 1. So it should happen because it's a DC 32. I've got 30 on my computers. But yeah, with a successful check, I get to give a +2 circumstance bonus to another player's skill check to get a success for this phase. So whoever's going to be rolling that, I guess, can just take it.
So you just have to pick one because everybody's going to be rolling a skill check.
Okay.
Everybody's going to be trying to get successes. So you guys each round have 5 opportunities to get successes. Okay. So everybody can roll one of these on this round. Everybody has their action that they can use to try to get successes. So for instance, Zach, you will probably be using the divine ability, which is a mysticism check, and flavor it however you want, but it's like using your mysticism to divine how to best proceed. So if you succeed at the certain check, you will gain a success, right? And so, like, that's the thing, is you guys are just using different skill checks to try to represent this group run across the surface of the Ark Prime. So, Fel has started with an analyze, so you're rolling a computer's check, right?
Yep, and that's a 36 on the roll.
All right, so that will give a +2 circumstance bonus to a PC of your choice.
I'm going to give it to Orin.
Let me ask you this. Did you roll that with the -4?
Okay, it's a 32 with a -4.
Okay. All right, still a success. So, Orin, you get a +2. Let's go ahead to you next, then.
Okay, so that doesn't give us 1 success.
That analyze does not give you a success. No.
But
It's
rolling this would.
if you succeed at that, yes. Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Just trying to offset that -4 a little bit for you by giving you
Yeah.
So now it's a -2, right?
Okay, well, sure. I mean, Orin will, I guess, say a silent prayer to Ibra to get the crew to the safety. I mean,
All right.
although safety, yeah. What's
right.
that?
Right. Okay, so give me a mysticism
Okay,
check.
sure, man. I beat the shit out of this DC, dude. Hang on, let me get you that total because I got to do some calculations here. And then, so I took a -2 to my total.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, that is a filthy 40, all said and done.
Wow. All right. That is enough to actually gain you 2 successes.
Does Ibra hear my prayer?
She does.
with the help of Terry somehow.
With the help of Terry.
Yeah.
Terry's like, well, I could pray. Let me pray a little bit.
Yeah, can you? Yeah, okay.
I've always been interested in this whole Ibra thing that you got going on. Tell him, Phil. Tell Oren that I'm interested in the whole Ibra thing.
Hey, Oren. Terry. Oren, Terry's like real interested in Ibra all of a sudden. I don't know why. What's going on? I was just trying to
Tell him to shut the fuck up.
Hey, Terry, shut the fuck up.
All an ass.
No, I heard it.
Okay.
No, I heard it.
All right, Emily, what would Ziva do in this situation here?
Ziva is going to try and boost Kuiper, basically.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to analyze, because I don't really have anything else that's high enough. I'm going to use perception.
Okay.
I think that WWZD may lead to some more interesting results than WWJD. Although I don't necessarily know that it'd be healthier for you.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
That's
hella
what I
fun.
said. Yeah.
Shit. That's a 32.
All right, that
Perception.
is a success. So you're granting a +2 circumstance bonus to Kuiper. Kuiper, what are you going to do?
Well, that should put me over to auto succeed with a fly.
Auto succeed. All right.
Let's see if it's a
please
fly,
go ahead and roll.
All
Yep.
right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that is a 6 on the die, and I have a 31 base in acrobatics.
All right. So, but you have a -2.
Yes, so -2, so that puts me at 35.
So that is not an auto succeed, as that is a fail.
No, well, fly's a 36. Son of a bitch. Okay, yeah, okay.
All right. Well, you tried and
Yep,
you failed.
I tried.
That leaves Ettrim. Heath, what you going to do with Ettrim here?
I'm just gonna will it into existence and say I auto succeed as well, whether or not it's mathematically correct. I'm gonna attempt a scramble, which is with athletics. Okay, pretty good roll. With the -4, it's a 39.
All right, that is a success. So that will get you one more success. So we're at 3 successes at the end of the round here.
Yeah, and Ettrim's just like chugging along, trying to jump over obstacles, and it's like, who is Terry?
Nobody's going to answer him?
I know.
All right.
Sorry,
He
my mic
would
was
know.
actually muted.
He would know because Phil came and did security work at the pools. So
He
would
might
know.
Oh, that's right.
not, though.
That doesn't mean I know his brain AI.
Yeah.
If he's standing around talking to himself while he's implementing,
I'm not judging.
No, what?
fair enough.
No, Fell's response is going to be, Terry's in here, and he just like points at his head.
And he just looks at you confusedly like, uh-huh.
Okay, so this is one of the obstacles that has a 50% chance of remaining. It does not.
Nice.
So we're going to go to the next phase here, the next round. I'm going to roll a d8 again. All right, let me find it actually. I want to roll some real dice, y'all. There we go, got it. Okay, so the next part of this journey is you see some other ships that have already crash landed on the surface. And this, they look like that they've been here a little bit longer than the battle debris that you just experienced, because it's not like coming down, raining down on you guys, and it's not smoking or smoldering in flames or anything. One, you see an Eoxian ship, and if you remember from all the way back in the council, they tried to fight these guys and did not do so well, and it's in pieces, like completely just like ripped apart. The only way that you can tell is you see like a tail fin, like with the Eoxian symbol on it, right? And then there's another ship that's a little bit more intact. It's broken half, but there's 2 whole halves, and you can actually kind of go through the ship and take a little cover from the ship as you're moving your way through. And this looks like a ship from the Adari fleet. So when you get into the ship, it looks like maybe, a 3 to 4 person ship. And you see one body it's kind of rough, kind of incinerated body. Not a whole lot left. That's like right there where the ship was like broken in half. But there's another body that's still strapped into their chair, and they look to be somewhat intact and dressed in mystic robes, and has like their whole like satchel still kind of around their chest and like hanging on their side.
But they're dead? Like
Definitely dead, yeah.
Okay, well then I'm gonna loot the body. I guess, Mm-hmm. What kind of shit's in that satchel?
They have like a standard knife,
Oh, good.
Like-
That's what I needed.
but
Survival
there
knife.
is, there's a survival knife, but there are 3 spell gems.
Okay.
There is a level 4 Ride the Wave spell gem,
Okay.
a level 5 Crush Skull spell gem.
I don't know if I can cast that.
That sounds cool.
Oh, you definitely can.
Okay.
That's
a mystic, right?
It's
Okay.
a mystic spell.
All of these are mystic spells, which you would assume that this was a mystic.
Yeah.
That was here, right? And there's a level 5 resistant Aegis.
Okay. I mean, obviously, I'll pocket those on the way for sure.
You know what Ride the Wave does, right?
Most definitely, I use it. Yeah.
Yeah. Crush the Skull
I know
was
what that
used
one is.
by.
Holy
Yeah, I was gonna say that was used by
So do I.
Mordrin. Yeah. It does 18 d8 damage to a living creature's head. That's just the TLDR of it. And then the resistant Aegis grants up to 10 creatures DR 5 or energy resistant 5 to all energy types.
Woo! I like that one. The crushed
Okay.
skull one.
Yeah, I'm
Makes me
trying
nervous.
to get all this shit put in. There's
Well, let's start then with Josh and Fel for your success rolls here. You're going to get a +2 on these rolls because you have a little bit of cover.
Cool. What did Etram do last time?
Scramble.
Scramble, so that's going for a success point. Yeah. I think Terry is going to Fel through Terry, by way of Terry, is going to try to analyze a path for us and then point that out to Etram.
All right.
And I've got a +2. With that, I can't fail it. So I've got to roll a 38.
Okay. You rolled a 38.
Yep.
That allows you to grant this bonus to 2 PCs because you beat it by 5 or more.
Nice.
All right. Well, he points out path to Etram and I guess prays with Ibra for Orin. However that works with an exocortex.
I'm going to keep trying to pray, but don't tell Orin this time. I
right.
don't think he likes to hear about it.
I got you, buddy. I won't say anything about it. And you know what? If it works, maybe you'll get a little something out of it.
Maybe. Let's go to Heath and Etram. Start with you. You have a +2 bonus to this check.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Etram being a soldier, like I'm kind of stuck. I'm gonna have to do the same thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's not good. That's a natural 1.
Oof.
That's okay.
4.
I'm going to use mitigate failure.
Okay, so I would do something else this round because there are no losses happening here. Failing a check doesn't mean you have a loss of a success. It just means he doesn't gain a success. So mitigate failure is going to be based on the obstacle. Some obstacles cause failures.
Can set us
Gotcha.
back.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes, can
gotcha.
set you back.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
That's a 25 total.
All right, so that is not a success, unfortunately. Oren, do you want to go ahead and roll your divination check?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You have a +2 on this.
Okay, great. No negatives.
No negatives.
It's a okay. Woo-hoo! I only rolled a natural 8, but with that +30 bonus, that's a 38, so that is
And
a
that's-
success.
That's 2 successes, my friend.
No, because I didn't beat it by 5.
38? Oh, yeah, I'm looking at
Yeah.
the wrong DC.
Yeah.
Yep, sure thing. All right, so we're at 4 successes. Kuiper and Ziva have yet to act here. What you want to do?
Ziva's going to try and analyze again to give a bonus to Kuiper.
Okay.
Once again, perception. 26.
That's not going to do it.
Yeah, that don't do it.
Kuiper going to have to roll this naked, bro.
All right. Quick question, sideline real quick. Now, I see that for the fly mechanic here, it says must have fly speed. Now, I do have the, what's it called? The, not the jets, but the...
Yeah, don't overthink this. Does give you a fly speed. You're good to go.
Okay.
You can certainly do the fly.
Okay, rolling.
But-
All right, so that is going to be 11 on the die, 31. That's going to be A 42 minus 4, so that's going to be
No
30.
minuses. No minuses here.
Okay. All right.
Straight. All right.
So 42.
So that is a success. That takes you guys to 5 successes at the
Nice.
end
Is
of the
it
round.
not a double?
It's not.
Oh, it
Flies
can't on
do not
fly.
get
No, it's
flies don't
only
get.
a
Only
single.
certain ones give you doubles. Okay, very good. So you've gone through the ship. You've gone. You made a couple successes. Had a couple setbacks. Still making your way towards the airlock. Let's see here. Let me roll another obstacle.
I hate that.
Do you?
On account of our obstacles.
Yeah, like that's a reference, guys. Come on. Oh boy. Okay, let me just take a second to take a sip here. Okay, you guys come upon some unexploded munitions.
Uh-oh.
You come across a still intact nuclear missile from the launch.
Double uh-oh.
As a group, you can decide to give the missile a wide berth, but it would lose you a certain amount of successes. Alternatively, you can attempt to disarm it. That check will grant no successes. If you neither avoid it or disarm it, it's probably not going to be a good thing.
Okay, so we can either give it a wide berth and lose, like go back on the track, or somebody can attempt to disarm it and not progress on the track, but not go backwards. Unless it blows up, and then it'd be really, really, really bad.
Right.
I mean,
I feel like Fel could probably disarm the guy.
okay. If you
Well-
feel confident in that.
So
like-
if that's the case, or if it's bad, then or we could just try and go around it, give it a wide berth, and Emily, you could mitigate failure to reduce the negative that we take from it.
Isn't that how that works, Adam? Yeah, we'll just do that.
So you're not even going to mess with it. You're just going to leave. Nope. Let's just go around this son of a bitch.
I mean, are we not in a hurry? I feel like we're in
Yeah,
a hurry.
you definitely are. But like the going around it, the reason why you would lose successes is because it would take longer, right, to traverse around it. But it's the safest way through this obstacle. You know, if he succeeds at the engineering check, you can go into the success phases, or trying to roll for successes, no problem. But if he fails that, it blows up, you know, and there will be consequences from a nuclear missile blowing up in your faces.
Yeah, I
so
don't
Yeah.
like that. That sounds like a bad time. You know, if this comes back to bite us in the future, you can blame it on me. That's totally fine. I'm used to that.
So if we were to give it a wide berth, nobody else, like that's the entire group's action for this obstacle?
no, you guys still can do your actions. It just comes with a loss of successes
Okay.
at the end of the phase, right?
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, I
So
say
we're gonna give
wide
it the wide
berth,
berth.
and
All right.
I will mitigate failure. That will be my thing.
All right. So, what is mitigate failure?
Mitigate failure is when you. It's no check required. The PC prepares for the worst. While this action doesn't earn the PCs any successes, it reduces any loss of successes by 1. So basically, however many we have, it'll subtract 1 off of that.
All right. So I rolled a 3 on the losses, so it reduces that down to 2.
Okay.
So
And we
you're-
still technically have everybody else's turn. Is that
Right.
correct?
everybody else still gets to do their action. Correct.
And
All right.
we can do more than one of the same thing.
I guess like everybody could mitigate,
Yeah,
or a
or at
couple of
least
people
2
could
more
mitigate.
people.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll the dice and try and analyze for Kuiper this time to help him out with his flying.
Is anybody else going to mitigate?
I don't see why we wouldn't all just mitigate. And
only
Well,
3
you
people.
don't-
total.
only three.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm gonna take the roll, man. I'm gonna take the roll. 'Cause I could
I could-
potentially mitigate the loss, because I've got a pretty high mysticism, you know, so like hitting a 40 is literally anything 12 or above, you know, on the die. I mean, that's pretty good.
Do we get an extra point if you do that instead of just mitigate?
So okay, you're going to lose 3.
We're gonna lose 2.
Well, yes, because Ziva mitigated.
Yes.
Somebody else can mitigate and reduce that to 1. Somebody else can mitigate and reduce that to 3. Oren could then roll, who has the highest chance of hitting these DCs so far of the crew, to also add. So you could like not lose anything, and then Oren could gain you some.
Okay.
You know, so like, just to give you some friendly GM advice, Josh, instead of analyzing this time, I would
Mitigate.
Okay. And Heath, since Etrim is a little underleveled for these DCs,
that's exactly what I was going to say. If you need an extra person, like I'm a level behind you guys.
Yeah.
Right. And so then that leaves our good skill check folks to potentially gain as well. So Oren, let's get your divination.
Okay. Can do. Okay. It's a 37. So it's not quite double. Not quite double. But it's a success, though.
It is a success, which is good. All right. Now, Kuiper, you're going to roll your fly check, your acrobatics check.
Okay, so that is going to be a 41.
41, that definitely gets it. So that takes you guys up to 7 successes and no losses and no explosion from a nuclear bomb. So that's all around pretty well done, guys.
This is a good day so far.
So that's good.
All right, next up, the next thing you have to deal with is an energy surge. As you continue forward, you find yourselves in a trench, and it's lined with power conduits on the Ark Prime surface. If you do not gain a number of successes equal to the number of PCs that you have in your party, you will suffer some serious damage here.
Oh, wow.
Get 5 successes.
What the
You got to get
fuck?
5 successes here, yep.
Jesus.
Dang.
Sheesh, bro.
Yep. So consider that as you make your decisions here on what you're going to do.
I'm still going to do my mysticism check. However, I have a once a day ability called Certainty that I can activate before rolling.
Didn't you use that?
No, because it didn't work. It wasn't relevant.
I gotcha. Okay.
I ended up using something different that wasn't extensive studies is what it was. Extensive studies for piloting. Yeah.
Is this what is it? What does it take? Action? Or is this like if it takes a standard action that is activate an ability, that's what you do this round.
Certainty, does it have an action cost? Is it a standard action, a movement,
Full
a move
action.
action, or a free action?
Certainty. Once per day before you roll a skill check, you can gain a +2 bonus to that skill for that check.
Yeah, okay.
And
So
I
it's
just
can only
an
use it
8.
one.
that's fine. All right.
Yeah. So I'm going
Just
to take...
made sure it didn't require an action.
Yeah.
of your
No. Yeah, I got you. But no, it doesn't. It's just going to give me a flat 30 to that check.
All right,
so
perfect.
that anything over a 10 gives us 2 successes.
Like it.
So, please, just an 11. Ibra, don't fuck me. 14 on the die.
All right.
14 on the die for a,
Enough.
44.
For an enough.
Yeah,
For an enough.
For an enough. Okay, great. All right. So, Fel, what you going to try to do here, bud?
I've been looking at it, and there's not much that I want.
Yeah, that's
Like I can assist somebody else, but the best I could do would be to assist somebody else to try and get 2 points. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to see what could do that. Because
I mean, the
Oren's
best
got
way,
his 2.
Yeah. Can anybody roll? Anybody got good survival?
That's the thing.
I do.
I have a 22 to survival, which is
Oh,
good, but not
man.
like.
Better.
I mean, I've been putting points into it, but it's also not like nearly.
It's higher than my 19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
fair.
higher than my 5.
I got a 13, so yeah. I mean, hell, Fell survived the shadow generator thing. He took that shit out, dude. Yeah, he's a survivor.
So let's see. You get a 5 or more. I've got a 22. To succeed, I'd need to roll a 13. Yeah.
Okay.
And then to get it by 5 or more, I'd have to roll an 18, which is
It's true. Do you have
probably
any
not gonna
inspirations?
happen. Let me check. They are not there. They are in this other inventory.
But you got to roll high for that.
Yeah,
man.
I've got one, so I'm going to use it.
Man, I'm looking through here, and I totally forgot to tell you the name of the Adari ship.
Yeah.
I know it probably doesn't seem like it matters, but it's a fun name, so I'm going to tell you now that it's called the Sandstone Squawks.
Sandstone Squawks.
Okay, cool.
That's cute.
All right, so Phil, rolling an inspiration on a survival check.
Yep. Let's see. So whatever I get plus 24. Oh no, that's a 2 on the die. I don't think that's a success even with.
It's not even a success, no.
Be a 26 total.
Oof. Okay. All right. Let's just give the rest of the players some time to think. So, John,
All right, yeah.
let's go ahead and get your fly check.
Let's get my fly check. Hey, that's not fucking 20. So, yeah.
Nice, dude.
Hey.
All right.
Okay. I wish I could give you 2, but I just
I
can't.
know.
You can.
But I'm not going to.
But I'm not going to.
All right, so both Etram and Ziva have to gain a success here.
I'll try analyze to boost him. That's like the only thing I can do, honestly.
Yeah, but that's not going to do it.
Does that not count as a success?
It only gives a plus 2 to somebody else.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't boost success.
Fuck.
Wait.
I'll
Still.
try to. Nope, I can't do that.
We can't do what?
Oh no, I'll try and divine. I think
Yeah.
that's my second.
Dude, yeah, totally. You got 16 ranks in
Yeah.
mysticism.
Yeah, it's a 30.
That's not going to get it.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
Etram.
Okay. I mean, we're kind of already screwed? Is what
No,
I'm
no,
trying to
Yeah,
understand?
but you still need successes, nonetheless. But you're not going to get the 5 that you needed to avoid this obstacle.
Okay. Any bonuses? Or is it just regular
Nope.
rolls?
Nope, I failed.
I did okay, 39
On Scramble,
on Scramble, yes.
all right, that gets you to 11 successes, which is, good, but not good enough. So, you were not able to be quick enough as a group to avoid the energy surge. So, I need a reflex save from everybody.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Not ideal.
This is going to be ugly, guys.
25 from Siva.
Okay.
33 for Phil.
Okay.
27 for Orin.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
Oh, that's not 20.
So everybody passed, which is good.
good.
So everybody's going to take half of this damage,
Half of
except for
30 D8, no problem.
except for Kuiper,
Yep,
who will take
thank
none
you.
because of the evasion. I'm going to be rolling 14 D12 plus 15 on this electric surge.
I'm going to tell
Christ.
you I hate it.
100 points of damage.
What?
So we take half of that?
You take half of that, so 50 points
okay.
of electric damage.
That's still more than I want to take.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, I was thinking that was the half. Like, this could have
Yeah.
been hit for 200.
Yeah. Man, fuck this noise. I'm going home.
I feel like Kuiper
Yeah.
just flew right above the trench just to be out of it.
Yeah, so this energy surge happens and just blasts the APA with electricity. Okay, but you guys are at 11 successes. I'll tell you, you're getting close to the threshold to get through this harrowing run across the surface of the Ark Prime.
I get to give myself 15 back because I have electricity resistance.
Uh-huh.
Nice,
I get to give
nice,
myself 5 back. Thank you for that, Emily.
nice. Okay.
Sorry. Thanks.
Next obstacle. All right. An Armada ship fires upon the Ark Prime, but the attack lane's dangerously close to all of you. I am going to roll a d6 to determine who gets affected by this. If I roll a 6, I'll roll again.
If you roll a 6, nobody gets hit.
Okay, well, I didn't. I rolled a 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, Emily, I'm sorry. Ziva, as this missile, this this torpedo lands next to you, doesn't hit you directly, but enough to blow you back unless you succeed at a fortitude save.
Oh, great. Thank goodness I'm super good at fortitude.
So good at fortitude as an
Oh,
envoy.
wait. Just kidding. I suck at it. Fucking 14?
Can
Okay.
hang on? Can she not use take cover potentially? I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
She's already rolled.
she could. If you want to use that to be your action.
Was ducks into the... Okay, PC gains a +2.
That's AC and reflex saves,
yeah.
not fortitude
don't-
saves.
Not fortitude
Yeah.
saves. Yeah, okay.
Thanks
so,
for
yes.
looking out, though.
Okay, good news is you're not going to take any damage from this.
Oh, well,
all right?
yay.
So you are just blasted back several hundred feet. Yeah, just like takes you off your feet, which slows you down, which means that you will lose a certain amount of successes. Okay. It is the actions phase here. Player actions. What's we going to do?
Do we know how many successes we lost?
Yeah, I'll tell you. 2.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Gross.
I'm going to do the thing that I do every round. You
All right,
know,
let's get it.
I feel like the thing that Fel should do to help us get double points is to continue assisting Oren just to help guarantee that happens.
So, yeah. All right. So roll your computers.
Yep.
I like that. That makes sense.
It's a 14 on the die, so that's going to be a success.
Well, what does it take it to? You might get to
40,
put 2 people.
44, so I get to boost 2 people.
Yeah.
Boost him and Kuiper.
All right.
all right, misses him coming right up. Ooh, buddy. That's a big 13 on the die for a total of 41.
All right. That is enough to
2
gain 2.
successes.
Nice.
Actually, it'd be 43. Not that it matters, but yeah.
Okay. Ziva, are you going to mitigate your own loss?
Yes, I am. Thank you,
by
Adam.
running back up at full speed to the
Yep.
group. Okay. All right. Etra,
She does a
are
little
you-
Yeah.
toot and she gets some scoot in her boot, you know?
Well, space
No
suit.
time for drugs, madam.
Sorry. It's been
How
a
are you
very
even
long
doing them
day.
out here in space?
So I imagine Etram is running to assist her to mitigate that other loss.
Oh, I was gonna keep doing athletics.
Well, the thing is like this is a guaranteed net positive for you that you don't have to roll for to mitigate versus the risk of maybe not succeeding. Right? Like, so you were going to lose 2. She mitigated one of those. You can mitigate to not lose any rather than roll to maybe gain 1.
Well, I already rolled, but I rolled well.
Okay.
I rolled an 18 on the die, so that goes to 44.
Yeah, I mean, it's still 1 success, so essentially the same as
Still
mitigate.
mitigates it. Yeah.
All right, and then Kuiper.
Rolled
You
a
have a
17 on the
+2.
die, so that's going to
That'll
be
do
equal
it.
to a 50. Yeah.
Woo.
All right, very good. Very close here, guys. We're going to basically one more phase, I think, and we'll be through the mess. Okay. On this one. Blasts from the battle score the surface, leaving craters of molten metal behind. While the damaged areas can't burst into flames due to lack of oxygen, heat from the liquefied metal can't disperse into space, providing hazardous to anybody who comes near it. I need reflex save. I'm sorry. You decide what you're going to do on your successes here. On your actions, rather.
The thing that I do every round.
Yep, all right.
The thing that I do every round, assisting him doing the thing he does every round.
Okay, let's do that thing.
It's an 18 on the die, so I assist 2 people.
Yeah.
Him and Kuiper.
Combo. That's a 15 on the die, so that is 2 successes.
Very
Nice.
good. Okay. Kuiper, let's go ahead and get yours.
I swear it's a 20 on the die.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Bro. Rolling rocks, dude.
All right. Ziva and Etram, what you got?
I'll try and help Etram with
Okay.
an analyze. 27. I'm gonna go take a nap.
No, it's going to be worse than that, Emily. Okay, and Etram, let's get your roll.
Yep. Natural 20.
Nice.
Let's go. So
Thank
that's a
God.
46.
Very good. Okay. All of you guys that have successes, good job. Those of you that tried to aid or failed to try to aid, I need a reflex save. So that would be Fel and Captain.
Oh, because I aided, I get punished. That's
yeah,
cool.
it's kind of fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
29 for Ziva.
Okay. All right.
I got a 1.
Oh, that's not great.
Say reflex save.
Yeah, it's a 1 is automatic fail.
20,
save.
21. It is not. This is Starfinder, not Pathfinder 2e.
No, it is in Starfinder 2. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's 100% the case. With any saves and any attack rolls, 1s are critical fails and 20s are natural 20s. You can look it up while you take 24 points of fire damage.
I'm going to look that up because I don't believe you, sir.
And Ziva, you take 12 points of fire damage.
Actually, I take no fire damage.
Do you have evasion?
I have fire resistance 15.
Watch out!
Boom! Boom!
Very nice. Go! Woo! Okay, so you guys actually make it through this kind of harrowing run across the surface. And you reach a trench that contains the airlock entrance. Beyond the deadly plateaus of the Ark Prime's hull is a deep ravine, and within it the door to a wide airlock surrounded by glowing sigils several hundred feet away. The entrance cracks open, and a towering blue and green dragon emerges, its wings rippling with intricate patterns. With a flex of its shoulders and a pump of muscle strong enough to shatter steel, the dragon launches into the air as the door closes behind it. Though its wing beats are silent against the backdrop of the empty void, the dragon nonetheless opens its mouth and emits a shrill psychic scream. Arrogant beings, struggles to remain wallowing in your own mediocrity. The dragon's voice echoes in a dull mental roar. Defeat me if you think you can. The scions of the Civ Dominion await you beyond. They will break you, as the single ship has broken the combined strength of all your worlds. And we'll see you.
The fuck? Dragons? Oh, this is that mopey ass Eeyore sounded bitch that was in our heads earlier. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, in the ship. Yeah, that's it. Got it.
Wonderful.